Hi there, welcome again to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm your host Glenn, and today I got something interesting for you. You guys have all heard of Gregory backpacks, right? Pretty famous, pretty well known. Well, they used to make external frame packs. All I think they've got in these days is just the internal frames. But the other day, I picked up this beauty. This is the Evolution external frame backpack from Gregory. Now, they stopped making them a few years ago, but even so, they're available online for $100 to $200 through resellers and people selling them used. I got this beauty at the Value Village in Redmond, Washington, and kudos to the folks in Redmond, Washington, Value Village. You guys have great stuff. I got this beauty for $17.99. Okay, it's in excellent condition, and I'm very, very happy with it. The question is, though, am I going to be happy with it after going hiking? Now, as you know, I like to take my stuff out on a trail near where I live, do about 3 miles with it, and see how I feel. All right, so that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take this out for 3 miles. I've got it loaded up with about 40 pounds of gear. I've just stuffed in there just to give it some weight. Go up and down the hill a little bit, see how I feel about it. If I like it, I'm going to keep it. If I don't like it, well, I'm probably going to put it on the market and make myself a killing on it. I mean, seriously, $17.99. That's awesome. So anyway, let me bring you in a little bit close and show you some of the details of this pack, because I'm really liking it so far, and I haven't even really worn it except just to get here where I filmed this, and that's only about 20 feet. So let me show you the details, and then we'll go on the hike. I'll give you a blow-by-blow feedback on how I feel about it. So the pack here is kind of unique. Most backpacks, in fact, every backpack I've seen and I've used, to get into this top compartment, there's a flap that comes over. You have to get that flap up out of the way and undo what's up there to be able to get into the pack. This backpack is built differently. This compartment, this up here, can stay right where it is, and it doesn't have a top flap. What it has is these front-facing panels that you can get into, so you can get into your stuff without removing what's up here. I really like that feature. That's really cool. It makes it a lot easier to just get stuff out without having to undo a whole bunch of things as you're, hiking around and you need to get something. One other interesting thing about this backpack that's something I like, and I found it also in that Alice pack that I reviewed earlier last year, and that is these side pouches here. They're not sewn at the top or the bottom. They're just sewn on the sides. So you can fit things in there and then have them sit in this pouch down here and not fall down. So you can put like your hiking poles, or in my case, my tripod for my camera, fit in there and sit down there. You've got these 2 side bags for the water. You've got another compartment down here that I've loaded up with a bunch of stuff. And what's interesting is that it's got a shelf down here at the bottom where you can put things, load things up. I've only got my underquilt here. I could probably load up a ton more stuff on this. I've seen reports online where people on forums have mentioned that they've loaded up one of these packs with like 150 pounds of gear, and they've taken them out hunting and loaded up deer meat on these things, 150 pounds of meat and gear and stuff. Pretty impressive. I'm not going to be doing that. I've only got about 40 pounds here, but still, that's impressive. Now, what's really cool is this part here. This is an external frame that's combining a curved metal exterior side rods. The inside of it is like a plastic nylon frame that's also curved and contoured to the back. Okay, and you can see that curve here and how this curves up here, so that when you're wearing it, you can tilt your head all the way back and you don't hit this up here. I like that as well. The pads here, the back pad, the waist pad, the kidney belt down here, really nicely padded, really good quality material, really good quality padding. I think this is the kind of padding that would make a long hike not so difficult and uncomfortable and painful after a while. A couple miles in to this little shakedown cruise, and pack's still feeling really, really good. No pressure on the hips or the shoulders. All the weight is very evenly distributed across my hips, and still don't have any kind of ladder sensation from the frame going up some steeper hills and down a few as well. And like I said, no pressure from the frame on my back. Gregory did a really good job designing this backpack, I tell you. I don't know why they don't sell this anymore. I like the pack, but there are a couple of things. Well, one major thing really. Access to water. Now you'll notice right down back there, that little red thing there, that's my Nylon bottle. I can't get to it. It's just pretty much inaccessible to me. The backpack, designed and built before hydration packs became a thing. So it doesn't actually have a setup for a hydration pack. So access to water is kind of a problem with this backpack. Now, you can get those pouches that you can put onto your shoulder straps here that kind of sit right here, get your water right there. Or in my case, I'm going to put something on the hip belt. I've got a couple of pouches for water bottles I've made just for that purpose for other packs. So I'll probably do that. So yeah, that is one thing, the access to hydration. Not really a major issue, more of an inconvenience, but still something to consider. All right, drop test time. I didn't do this with a P-64 Vietnam era backpack because that's an antique and I don't want to mess it up any more than it is already. I didn't do it with the Alice pack because it's an Alice pack. You can drive a car over those things and they'll be fine. Did it with the Coleman Peak one large and the Coleman Peak one small. Gonna do it with the Gregory. Let's see how it does. You hear that thump? That was a good solid thump. Handled it pretty good. Let's drop it on its back now. Bit of a bounce there. Nothing seems to have come loose or cracked. Drop it on its side now. Pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this pack, and I gotta tell you folks, if you're out at a thrift store, consignment store, garage sale, something like that, or you see one online and it's a good price and you're looking for an external backpack, this is the one you want to get. It's fairly lightweight for an external frame, very, very durable as you've just seen, very, very comfortable. Not crazy about the hydration access thing, but I can fix that with my own stuff. Overall, this is a winner. Okay, so I hope this video has been useful to you, informative, or at least maybe interesting. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button. And as always, my friends, I hope to see you out on the trail. And no matter what backpack you're wearing, I hope it's comfortable and has everything you need in it, like the 10 essentials. Don't forget the 10 essentials. See you out there, folks.